Hello children, I'm back again with another topic in English grammar today. Yes, so let's go to a different concept which is very new to you all, right? So let's look into the topic children. Today we are going to learn or listen about or understand about determiners. Okay, determiners. Till now you must have not heard about this at all, right? We have seen subject, predicate, sentences, nouns, kinds of nouns, pronouns, adverbs, adjectives and so on and so forth, right? So this is a very different and a very peculiar topic in English grammar, that is determiners. Means what? They are able to determine something, they are able to specify something, okay? So what a determiner is? So a determiner is nothing but it is a word that is used either in front of a noun, okay, so that it will clarify what we are want to speak about a noun. It tells what additional information about a noun, what we are talking about a noun. So the word that gives us additional information about a noun is called as a determiner. It is sometimes used before a noun or it can also be used after. It depends upon the context. Understood children? So now let us see determiners can be classified into different types. Okay? An article determiners, like articles also can be used. Demonstrative determiners, possessive determiners, we have quantifier determiners and finally interrogative determiners. So let me speak about each determiner in detail, you will understand. So now you understood what a determiner is. It is nothing but it is a word which is used either before a noun that gives us additional information about a noun. It is telling us something more. It is telling us something extra what a noun is talking about. Understood? So, an article, we have got articles A and B. Yes, an apple is on the table. I say an apple is on the table. Here an is also a determiner. It is an article determiner because apple here is a noun. So it is telling something about a noun like an article determiner. We have to use a and. Okay. Then the car is moving on the road. There the becomes the article determiner. It is telling particularly where the car is going. The is used for objects which are moving in particular, which we are talking about in particular. So the car is moving on the road. There the word the becomes the article determiner. Understood now children? Because it is telling about the noun car, particularly the car. So it becomes the article determiner. Now, demonstrative determiner. Demonstration means showing. Yes, the word itself tells demonstrate is to perform. Okay, to show. Okay, now in grammar, when we talk about to determine whether it is near you or far away from you. Understood? That is whether the objects are near you or far away from you. That determines the position of the noun. Okay? This determiner, it will tell the position of the noun. Okay? Now whether the object is near to you, near the noun, or whether the object is far away from the noun. Okay? This car is moving in a this car is moving very speedily. Speedily means what? Is moving very fast. So this car you are talking about in particular, okay, the position is you are showing it, okay, this car is moving very fast, okay, there the word this becomes the demonstrative determiner. Okay, out of so many cars, you are talking about one particular car. Okay, the position of the car. Okay, that becomes the demonstrative determiner. So the words which come under demonstrative determiners are this, that, these, those. So you must have seen, the children, this and that for singular, these and those for plural. Understood, no? This and that for singular, these and those for plural. That boy stands under the tree. That boy is standing under the tree. Means what? That boy, you are showing out the position of the boy. You are talking about that boy. So there the word that becomes a demonstrative determiner. Right? Whether it is near or far away from the noun. Understood now, children? Yes, article determiner. Now we have spoke about demonstrative determiner. Now next one is possessive determiner. Possessive. Okay? Now what do you mean by possessive? Possessive generally we know. Possessive means to have to you. You want to owe it. Okay, you want to own it. You feel like, yes, this is mine. That is called possessiveness. So here the noun which is used to show who or what own it. Okay, to show who owns it or what is owing it is called as a possessive determiner. Okay, the words like mine, their, your, our. These four words, they become the possessive determiners. My, this is my pen. So you are talking, this is mine. Possessiveness, you are talking, yes, this is mine, it is not somebody else. Okay, mine. There the word mine becomes the possessive determiner. It is telling you that who or what the position of the object is. Whether you own it or somebody owns it. Okay, their. Where we use their? This is their car. Okay, this is their car. So group of people are standing over there and you tell this is their car. Their here becomes the what we call possessive determiner, because that car belongs to them only. It is not belonging to anybody else. Yes, so that word which is used to represent the possessiveness of or oneself of any individual, we call it as possessive determiner. And the words which we generally use are mine, their, your and our. Your. This is your book. Okay, this is your book. It is yours. Your book cannot be taken by anybody else. Okay, so such words are called as possessive determiners. Right? Now next one is quantifier. Quantifier determiners. The word itself we will understand. It is talking about the quantity, the measurement, how much it is. Okay, that is called as a quantifier determiner. Like some, any, no, none, must, all. So such words come under quantifier determiners. Can I have some fruits, please? Yes, some. It is showing the quantity, little only, not much. Okay. Can anyone give me a pen? Can anyone give me a pen? Anybody can give a pen. Okay. No, I don't want. So it is telling you you don't want it. Okay. Now none. This book is none in the class. He is not in the class. So none. Must. All of you must read. Okay. Such words, they are showing the quantity. They become the quantifier determiners. Now next is interrogative. Interrogative means posing questions, which we have already seen, right? What, which are the determiners which will talk about interrogative determiners. Understood now, children? What are determiners and how are we going to identify which word comes under which determiner? A quick recap of what all we have seen, children, right? So determiners are nothing but these are the words that give extra meaning or extra information of a noun. It will tell you where the noun is or how it is or what it is. Okay, so such words are called as determiners and they are used in front of a noun. Now an article, A and the are the article determiners, demonstrative determiners, this, that, these, those. It is talking about the position of the object. Okay, position. Then we use the demonstrative determiners. Possessive determiners, that is the words that are used to show who or what own it, that becomes the possessive determiner. And the words what we use are my, their, your, our. Okay, then quantifier determiner, it is measuring the quantity. Some, any, no, none, must, all this become the quantifier determiners. Then interrogative determiners, what and which, posing questions. Okay, interrogation and interrogative determiners end with a question mark. You can't put a full stop over there. Understood? So these are the determiners and different types of determiners. Hope you must have understood the concept by now. Yes, after looking into this video, please go to the textbook, solve the exercises which are there, the worksheets which are there at the end of the every lesson. You will have a clear knowledge about what you have learned, children. Right? Okay, see you all in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.